Welcome back, my masters in training. Last time we went over what adjectives are. So in this video, I want to go into more details on how to identify adjectives and also how to use them in a sentence or a speech. Well then, let's start. But before we begin, let's go over what an adjective is and what a noun is, just in case you may have forgotten. Okay, an adjective is a word that modifies the noun. In other words, it adds meaning to a noun. A noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or object. Okay, now that we have that covered, let's move on with our journey. Now let's go over the examples from the last video. I have a green ball. By watching the last video, you know that the word green is the adjective, but you don't know why. In this video, I'm going to show you why. Okay, look carefully at the word green. We know green is a color and we have the noun ball. So how did green modify the noun ball? That seems like a tricky situation. Trust me, it's not. The reason the word green modified the noun was because it described what the noun looks like. Do you understand what I mean? If not, let's talk about it a little more. There are 3 ways to see if a word has modified a noun. The 3 ways are how many, what it looks like, and which one. Let's start with how many there are. Say if my noun is a pencil, and let's say I have 2 pencils. Let's use that in a sentence. I have 2 pencils. So now if you look closely, you'll see that the number 2 modified the noun. It modified the noun by telling you how much pencils there are. In other words, it told you there are 2 pencils. So if I use the number 3, it would now be 3 pencils. That's one way an adjective can modify a noun. On to the next one. Now we have what it looks like, but we went over this already. Let's go over it again so you can better understand. I have a blue car. As you can see, blue modified the noun. It shows us what the noun looks like, and that happens to be a blue car. If we use red or any other color, the noun would be modified according to whatever color you choose. And if you use red or blue, there would be a blue car and a red car. Well then, let's move on. Okay, when I'm talking about which one, I'm talking about which one it is. In other words, for you to understand this one, let's use it in a sentence. I need the newest car you have. Okay, before we go into details, let's identify the noun and the adjective in this sentence. Okay, car is the noun because it is the name of an object, and the newest is the adjective because it modifies the noun. So now you should see what I mean by which one it is. This means that they are talking about a specific noun. In other words, the sentence shows that the person is looking for the car that just came out and not the ones that were there before. Let's look at a couple examples so you can better understand. I want the last cookie. I will make a new recipe. The first drink is on me. So in these examples, can you see how they are pointing out a specific noun? Okay, since we have that covered now, let's move on to the examples from the last video. I have a big house. Big is the adjective and house is the noun. The word big modified the noun by showing you it is a big house. I have a new car. New is the adjective and car is the noun. The word new modified the noun by showing you it's a new car. I have a beautiful phone. The word beautiful is the adjective and phone is the noun. The word beautiful modified the noun by showing you it's a beautiful phone. There you have it. After this, you should feel you have a grasp on how to use adjectives in speech and writing. If you're wondering why I didn't cover the sentences that finished with adjectives, well, that's for another day. I don't want to fry your brains now, so let's leave it at that for now. But before we start packing up and walking out the door, let me just say, it was nice to have you all here today, and thanks for all the love you showed in the last video. Well then, I guess that's it. See you all the next time, and also remember, the journey continues.